Title: At our anniversary dinner, my wife raised her glass and said, "To my real soulmate. He knows who he is." I didn't flinch. Start: Her glass was already in the air when she said it. To my real soulmate. He knows who he is. She didn't look at me. She looked 2 seats to my left, at her coworker, Evan, and the table laughed like it was all some champagne-soaked joke. I didn't laugh. I took a slow sip of my wine and let the moment settle. I could feel the shift, like a fine crack in glass you only hear if you're very still. Inside, something broke. Not loudly, quietly, cleanly. 15 years. That's how long we'd been married. We built a life brick by brick. First apartment, first promotion, first house. We weren't perfect, but I thought we were loyal. I believed she was my anchor. I thought wrong. It wasn't the toast that betrayed her. That was just the curtain pull. The truth had been whispering for months. Unanswered late-night calls, her phone screen tilting away from me, a sudden obsession with staying late at work. I ignored the signs at first. Love can make you blind. Or maybe I was just scared to see in it. It was a Wednesday night when her laptop lit up in the dark. She'd left it open, half asleep beside me. A notification popped up, an unsaved number. Last night was worth every risk. The message glowed like a neon sign in my brain. I clicked. Her messages were a tapestry of betrayal, private jokes, whispered plans, and worst of all, future tense. They weren't just together, they were planning a life without me. The shift happened then. Grief turned to steel. Pain became calculation. Revenge isn't rage. It's patience, sharpened to a knife's edge. I started small. Passwords, bank accounts. I learned her patterns like a hunter studying prey. Every transaction, every call, every secret hotel booking, I logged them all. I called an old friend from college, a lawyer who owed me a favor. Quietly, we set up a new account in my name only. We adjusted the joint mortgage, shifted investments, rerouted my salary. By the time I was done, if she walked out, she'd walk out with nothing she hadn't earned herself. Then came the evidence. I installed a program on her laptop that recorded keystrokes and mirrored her emails to me. Her phone, I cloned it. Every photo she sent him, I received in real time. I had enough proof to shatter her reputation and crush any claim she might make against me in court. And I waited. Because timing is everything. Our anniversary dinner was my stage. The guest list was carefully chosen. Family, close friends, colleagues, and him. The wine flowed, laughter echoed, and she leaned into her role, the charming, successful wife. I let her. I let everyone see the picture she wanted to paint. Then came her toast. To my real soulmate. He knows who he is. I didn't flinch. I didn't need to react. Her words were the match. I just needed the gasoline. I smiled, lifted my glass, and said, "I'd like to make a toast too. To truth, because it always comes out, eventually." I placed a small envelope on the table and slid it toward her. Inside, printed screenshots, dates, hotel receipts, and a photo of her and Evan in a hotel lobby, time-stamped the same night she told me she was visiting her sister. The table went silent. Her smile fell. Evan froze, fork halfway to his mouth. I leaned back and let the silence do the work. People read. Gasps followed. Her sister's hand covered her mouth. My wife's face drained of color. The next morning, her sister called me in tears. She'd confronted her before sunrise. Apparently, my wife had confessed everything. Not out of guilt, but because she knew the proof was undeniable. Within a week, Evan had transferred to another branch to avoid workplace tension. Her reputation at work was in tatters. My lawyer filed for divorce, airtight, in my favor. The prenup we'd signed years ago, Her idea, ironically, sealed it. She left the house with her clothes, her car, and the echo of her own choices. Friends who once defended her drifted away. Mutual acquaintances chose silence over support. The social circles she'd worked so hard to impress closed their doors. I never yelled, I never begged, I never even asked why. Because the truth is, betrayal answers itself. She thought she'd humiliate me with a toast. I made sure it was her last one. I sit here now in the quiet of my own home, sipping coffee at a table that's finally mine. No anger, no regret, just the clean satisfaction of justice done right. Revenge doesn't need to be loud, it just needs to be complete.